Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to start a new series called Can You Look Banging on a Budget? So this series is going to be all about saving you some coin. So to do that I'm going to be picking out clothes in a small price range to see if we can really pull them off. For today's video I'm going to be doing Pretty Little Thing. So I'm sure you all know about Pretty Little Thing and their £5 dresses, but are they actually wearable? So that's what I want to have a look into today. So I've picked dresses in a price range from £20 and under. I think the lowest price is the £5 ones. So let's get started. Let's start with one of the more expensive dresses. So the first one I've got is this red dress here. It's off the shoulder and it has this sort of ruching in the middle. I did actually quite like this one. I really liked the colour. Sometimes I don't like wearing things that are off the shoulder because they can be quite restricting or they can always keep falling down. But this one was perfect. It stayed up completely, which is good. The only thing with this one was that it has a massive hole in the side, which was really annoying, and this was one of the more expensive ones. So I am definitely going to have to send this one back. But it is double lined, which is nice, so I think that's probably why it was a bit more pricey. I got this dress in a size 6 and it was £20. The next dress I have is this dusky pink rosy colour dress. It's sort of a ribbed fabric. It has a high neck and no back. The fabric does feel quite cheap. When I first felt it I wasn't sure whether I'd like it when it was on, but actually when it's on it does look really nice. It also does have this little slit at the bottom as well, which adds a bit of extra detail. The only thing I would say about this dress is definitely put it on before you do your makeup, because there's no way to undo this collar, so you have to put it over your head. I got this one in a size 4 and it was £5. So this is the first £5 dress that I've shown. It is thin, like I said, so I can sort of see why it's £5, but I don't think it looks like it's £5 when it's on, which is really good. The next dress I've got is this off the shoulder grey dress, and it has this sort of ruching tie detail in the middle, and it has like a tie so you can adjust it how you want at the bottom, and it's got this sort of, and it's also a ribbed fabric again. This one was a bit of a funny one when I tried it on actually. I really liked the look of it, but it was so tight, like so tight. I could barely get it on. It was ridiculous. While doing the try on clips I was practically breaking out in a sweat trying to get this dress on. So I would definitely suggest sizing up. I got this in a size 4 and it was £15. So this one is a bit more expensive, but still reasonable. I think that it's more expensive because it has a bit more detail down the centre. This is one that I did actually really like when I tried it on. So it's got a cutout in the middle and then a tie in between the cutout, which I think is really nice because it kind of shows a bit of skin but it also doesn't show as much. It's also one of those dresses that if you have bigger boobs will show a bit of like under boob, but I don't really have any boobs, so I was okay in that region. I guess that's just like personal preference, whether you like that sort of thing. It has got like an open back, which is really nice. I was really worried when I tried this on that it would be really see-through because it is thin again, and also the fabric is quite like textured and cheap feeling, but it wasn't, and I think that's partly to do with the darker colour. And this I got in a size 4 and it was £5 again, which is really good. We're on to such a winner with the £5 dresses so far. The next dress I have to show you is really odd. I filmed the try on clips before filming this section. So this dress is a cowl neck tanned colour dress, and it's really long in length, so it comes down almost my ankles. And the straps were just horrendously long, so I've had to tie them up into little bows because it was just, I don't know what's going on with this front sort of cowl bit. I know they're always a little bit revealing, but this was just like more than acceptable. It was completely showing everything, so I don't know what was going on there. It is really strange. But apart from that, the fabric is really soft, and also it is double lined, so it's not going to be see-through. It does feel really good quality. I just think the fit is completely wrong. So this dress is the top end of our budget. It was £20 and I can't even wear it, so that's a complete no-no for me, and I got it in a size 4. I picked this dress out mainly because I loved the colour. I think this baby blue shade looks great on most skin tones. So it has a cut off shoulder and one long sleeve, and it's just a plain dress. The material of this dress is really similar to the navy dress I showed you. It's kind of a textured fabric and it's also quite thin, but when I did try it on, it's not see-through at all. It does look really nice. I think that dresses like this look so much better on than they do on the hanger. It does look really basic off when I'm holding it up now, but when I tried it on, it did look really nice. I do think this is one of my favourites actually. And I got this in a size 4, and this was also £5. £5. So this is a white dress with a tie front and a cut-out section. It's quite hard to see, but you can see in the try-on clip. I was quite worried about this one because it is white, and we all know that white things can be very see-through sometimes. But when I tried it on, it wasn't see-through at all. It is double lined, so that probably is why it is a bit more expensive. I would probably say this is my favourite item from the haul. I think it's really classy and elegant, shows a little bit but not too much, and I think it's quite unusual. So this one was This one I got in a size 4 and it was £20 as well. So this is the top end of our budget, but I do think this is the first one from the more expensive items that's actually worth the money and I would spend it and wear it. This one is a complete no-no. Like, when I tried it on, I was horrified. You can't even tell in the try-on clip how horrible this dress is. So firstly, the fabric is the same as the two blue dresses. But basically, I think the colour is awful. So it's a skin colour. So it's not really, I wouldn't say it's a tan, and I wouldn't say it's like a camel. I would just say it's too close to skin tone. And it has these cut out sections down the side. I guess like the idea of these is nice, but actually like the practicality of wearing something like this is really annoying. So firstly, you can't wear underwear, which would just like, it would make me feel really uncomfortable going out, not wearing something this sort of open and also not wearing underwear. And also you'll see in the try-on clip that these don't sit very well, which is really annoying and makes it look quite cheap. And the final thing about this dress, which I hated, was it's completely see-through. Like, you could not wear this out. I don't think you can see it in the try-on clip, but trust me, in real life, you can see everything. You can see it all, and it's not cute. So basically, don't buy this dress in this colour. If you're going to buy it, I would say buy it in a darker colour. This one was £5 as well, which probably explains the whole issue going on here, and I got it in a size 4. And last but no means least, I have this orange number, which you can't really see, but you'll see it in the try-on clip. I feel like I've said that quite a lot in this video. Basically, I picked this up, one, because I thought the colour was really interesting, and also it is a really good dupe for some other dresses that I've seen on House of CB and also Opoly, but it's like a fraction of the price, which is great. So when I tried this on, I would say that it was a bit too small. I would size up in this dress. If you are going to wear this as well, I would definitely suggest wearing booby tape, because it was a bit sort of like, how do I describe it? Like, it feels like it was just going to fly open and everything would be on show. And the bottom was also really short on me, so that's why I sort of suggesting sizing up. Apart from that, the fabric is pretty thin. I think it's kind of worth it for the design. And also, I forgot to mention, it does have an open back, which is really pretty, but also stops you from wearing a bra. So if that's a problem for you, don't buy this dress. I got this dress in a size 4 and it was £20. So I do think that the fabric was pretty thin for a £20 dress and quite cheap feeling, but at the same time the design is a little bit different, so it kind of makes up for it. So that is all my dresses that I've got to show you today. In conclusion, you can definitely buy nice dresses on a budget, and if anything, I think that I actually liked most of the £5 dresses more than the more expensive dresses. On the £5 dresses, you've just got to bear in mind that they do not feel expensive. They do feel quite cheap and they don't feel sort of luxury, but for just an everyday night out, I think they are really good. Let me know what you think of this Can You Look Banging on a Budget series. I would love to hear where you would like me to shop next, and leave a comment down below on what you thought of the dresses that I showed today. I appreciate you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!